Hello, everyone, and welcome to my review of one of the most anticipated whitewashing, crazy, insane, green screen looks like poop film of the year. This is my review of Gods of Egypt, where I doubt anybody with any Egypt blood was in this entire film. I really doubt that. Maybe, but I doubt it. So the cast includes a lot of talented people. There's this kid named Brenton the Waitis. He was in a film called The Giver from a couple years ago, a movie I really loved. Then we have an actor that I'm not really going to pronounce his name. It's like Nicholas something. And he plays one of the brothers in Game of Thrones, one of the Lannister brothers, the one that sleeps with his sister and got his hand cut off. He plays a god. And he has an uncle, played by Gerald Butler, an Egyptian, I believe, right? No, I don't think so. Who plays his uncle, and he wants to be god of the mortals on Earth. Who else is in this movie? Is there anybody else? Yeah, the guy that was in The Man in the High Castle right now, and also in Dark City. I think his name is Rufus Sewell. Why do I bring up Dark City? I bring it up because this comes from the director, the visionary director of both Dark City and The Crow. And there's also, Jeffrey Rush plays like the leader of the gods, living up in space, and he's really looks cool. He's Jeffrey Rush, but he looks cool. I think that's about it. Okay, so yeah, this is from the director of some incredible films from the 90s, as I mentioned. And he's made some movies that I'm not a big fan of, like I, Robot and I Hate Knowing. I think Knowing's a terrible movie, but this is his latest film. And when the trailers came out for this movie, I was speechless. I couldn't make what was going on in my brain. I just couldn't understand the insanity that I was seeing on screen. I had to see this film. I was just wondering, why a film like this is made today, still. Especially when technology has gotten so much better, storytelling comes and goes. But, of course, with the whole controversy that's been going on with, the Oscars and in Hollywood, the history of whitewashing in Hollywood, I was just shocked that this movie called Gods of Egypt looks like it was going to have not a single Egyptian in the entire film. So I'm not going to really go back into the plot. I don't care. I really want to talk about this movie, and then I can move on with my life. I was very fascinated to watch this film. I was just extremely fascinated that I had to see this movie. And after watching it, is it a bad film? Not quite. Yes, it's not a good movie, but there's something unique and special about this film. You know that experience when you're playing a video game and you're actually getting to play the video game? That's how this movie felt for me. It looks like a live-action cartoon. I'm surprised that they didn't go the route to make this movie as an animated film, maybe like a PG-13 animation film. Use the same voices if you want. I mean, Prince of Egypt is a great film, but there's a lot of white people talking in that movie, and that movie's full of white people. But anyways, I'm astonished how absurdly entertaining this film was. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. I would have liked if it was 90 minutes. I might have enjoyed it more, but I don't hate this movie. I really don't. Because every scene of the film seemed to top itself as it went along. I was just like, how more insane and silly can this movie actually get? And then it would, then we see Jeffrey Rush in space. This is a very entertaining movie. Maybe not for the right reasons. I mean, I don't think it's a funny film. I didn't laugh. But I'm just watching going, I am extremely entertained right now. I can get into the story. It's easy. There's some really great visuals, though it felt like more like an animated film than it felt like a live-action movie. Yes, it's live-action, but just some of the design of the characters and the way things looked, perspectives, the design of the locations, a lot of the CGI, some practical effects, some of the costumes, some of the bad CGI. There's some good, there's good and bad on each side, but I just marveled at the fact that it wasn't boring. It wasn't boring at all. This is not a boring movie at all. You could see that a lot of hard work and a lot of money was used in this movie. Maybe you might feel that it's wasted. At times, yeah, I felt a little wasted. I don't imagine this movie making its money back. Maybe through sales of the DVD or Blu-ray or rentals. Or maybe if they sell it overseas. Maybe, maybe someone will find more enjoyment than maybe here. But I kind of like this movie. I would, if it was like $5 on Blu-ray, I'd actually watch it again. I think it's a very uniquely beautiful, strange, bizarre, absurd, odd movie. Something that will stick with me for a little while. Is it so bad it's good? I think it's just so weird. It's kind of enjoyable for those reasons. I don't know if I'd recommend this movie, but I'd say it's definitely worth seeing at least once in your life. It moves. There's a story to follow, some really weird visuals, and it's easy to get into. It's watchable. So I'd say give it a chance, and maybe you'll hate it, but I don't think you'll hate it because it's a bad movie. Or you may, I don't know, I've just lost my mind right now. I've totally lost it. I don't know, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the movie. I actually found some enjoyment from it. Again, this is something I'm going to have to process. But thanks for at least showing me something different. It was something completely different at the theaters. Do I want more movies like this? Not really. I would like the director of this film to go back to his roots and give us some of the films that remind us why we like this guy. But overall, I didn't feel my time was wasted. And for that, I am going to give Gods of Egypt, I'm going to give the film a solid 2.5 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.